Good evening. Welcome to this evening section of our study of the book of Revelation. Friends and brethren, this day too, I'm grateful to God for giving me yet another opportunity to do what is expected of me. In fact, you own the same responsibility to offer to God. For that matter, this day I would like to remind you that God has created us for a purpose. We have not come to this earth by accident, for God has created us for a purpose. In fact, He is a king who cannot worship and serve himself. Just as we know, no king ever on this earth can serve or worship himself, for every king will need people to worship and serve them. And the same way it look in the case of God. He is a great king who has the power to create human beings. And for that matter, he has created human beings to serve and to worship him. As usual, just as we know, it is usual of every king, but not every king has the power to create human being. But God is a king who has the power to create people to serve and to worship him. If all other kings have this power, they would have done same. But because they lack those powers, they use people that God created. And in fact, God has created people for the purpose of serving and worshiping Him. So today, I have had another opportunity to serve and to worship God, and that makes me feel happy. That makes me have my pride in the fact that I am also working for God. I am a servant for God. I am serving my colleague people or my co-people, my co-countrymen, my co-human beings on earth here, telling them what is expected of them, telling them about Christ. And that is what you must do also. Therefore, this evening, brethren, I wouldn't talk much, for I would like us to talk about our usual book of which we study, the book of Revelation. And for this evening, I would like us to look at chapter 2, verse 23. And I'm taking the reading quickly. And I will call her children with death, and all the churches shall know that I am he which searched the reins and hearts, and I will give unto every one of you according to your works. Hallelujah. Brethren, now considering the main themes. The first theme states Christ sees all and judges rightly. Christ sees everything we do as servants and non-servants. He sees everything we do. Nothing is hidden from Christ. Brethren and friends, before we end this lesson, these are the three strong messages that this text is giving you and I today. Number one, sin has consequence. It will tell us that sin has consequence. Number two, Christ sees the heart. Christ sees our hearts. Our hearts are not hidden from Christ. Then the last of it is Christ rewards according to works. Christ rewards every individual according to his or her works, according to their works. Now, considering the first team says, I will kill her children. with death. Jesus said that false teacher, which symbolically was called Jezebel, he said he will kill her children. Her children over here, does Jesus really refer to the children of Jezebel in the Old Testament? No, and that was why we said the name was used as a symbol. It was a symbolical name given to the false teacher then in the church of Thyatira. So the children of the woman, as read in the text, are the people who accepted those false teachings, the people who accepted the false teachings of the false teacher. They are her children. They are her children, the children of the false teacher. The children of the false teacher. They are the followers, those who accepted the false teaching. And he said he will kill them with death. He will kill them with death. Over here, the killing here means severe judgment. Judgment, that is serious punishment. So Jesus will punish them. All those who accepted the teachings of the false teachers will be punished severely. Will be punished severely. Going forward, we are looking at the next theme. All the churches shall know. Here, Jesus says other churches will learn from that. Other churches will learn from that. So, churches, the Thyatira church was having false teachers, or was having a false teacher who teaches falsehood, who led some of the people in the church astray. He led them waywardly, and that they have become her children, and that all these people, together with the false teacher himself, would be punished severely, and their punishment will serve as a deterrent to other churches. So churches today, we are also supposed to take the punishment God would be giving to this false teacher as our example, or as an example to us, so that we learn lessons from that. And I think we shall also take lessons from this punishment that God will be giving to the false teacher. Going forward, he said, I am he which searched the rein and hearts. I am he which searched the reins and hearts. Jesus said he searches the reins. The reins over here refers to the inner thoughts and emotions. The inner thoughts and emotions, the inner thoughts and emotions of every individual. Jesus searches the inner thoughts and emotions of every individual. That is the mind and feelings of every individual. So Jesus knows our mind, what is hidden in our minds, and even the feelings, how we feel. Jesus knows all. All are bare before Jesus. He knows all. He knows all. Whatever we have at heart, he knows. So the heart over here refers to the will and intention. So whatever we have in mind, our minds, our feelings, our intentions, Jesus is aware of them all. And that is why he knows us better than we know ourselves. Therefore, he knows what is best for us than we know ourselves. Brethren, this evening we are almost ending, and the last thing is I will give unto every one of you according to your works. So Jesus said, haven't known our hearts, our thoughts, and our feelings, he will give unto every one of us according to our works. Dear, here is a great statement that I would like you to understand. He will give to everyone according to his or her works, according to their works. The works over here means based on your actions. Jesus would judge us based on our actions. He will give judgment to us based on our actions. And that, my dear, whatever action you would have to make, all are supposed to be in accordance with the will, the perfect will of God. And that is what we expect of every man. Dear, before you can have all your actions done in accordance with the perfect will of God, you will have to seek first the kingdom of Jesus Christ, which is his church, known as the church of Christ, as in Romans chapter 16, verse 16. Before you can have your actions done in accordance with the perfect will of God. And that I am inviting you to the church of Christ. Make sure you will get to know the church of Christ before you die. May the Lord be with us today too. Till we meet again. Thank you.